Hello everyone, how you doing? Thanks for coming and good to see you. Today we are going to be talking about the Division's microtransactions and how apparently they don't exist anymore. I am confused. So I was scooting around the web looking for more news on the Division, and I come across this link that says it's gamesradar.com. I might put up pictures on the screen. If you haven't seen anything on the screen by now, it might just be a black screen or a picture of the Division. I apologize. This is just going to be some talking, and I'll have a link to the link that I'm reading, the webpage I'm reading right now in the description below, so you can go and check it out yourself. But I just want to talk about this and try to figure it out with you awesome people. So this is what it says. Tom Clancy's The Division will have absolutely no microtransactions whatsoever, according to the game's creative director. Now this is in direct conflict with what they've said before. They said that they will have microtransactions before, so I don't know what the hell they're doing. That was a year ago, so maybe they just decided that they don't want to go with it. Good choice. But, you know, let's continue. You cannot spend a little bit of money and fast track to get better gear or pay to win or vanity items. We do not have that, Magnus Jansen told VG247 at a recent preview event. The short answer is no, we don't have microtransactions, period. Now, I love that. That's amazing. We do not have microtransactions, period. But they said earlier... the same guy said the same thing earlier to someone else. He says, we have DCL, we have DLC plans, which we're not talking about now, and obviously you'll pay for that. But in addition to that, there's no microtransactions, as I define them. Now, I'm assuming what they're talking about is a point system. Think to any big game that has microtransactions. You got Call of Duty coins or Destiny coins or whatever. I don't know what it's called in Destiny, but you get my point. It's the coin system. You put $10 in, you get 1,000 coins to spend, and some jacked up bullshit prices. So I think this is what he's referring to. They have no microtransactions that use any kind of point system or anything. And they specifically said that you cannot spend money to fast track to get better gear or pay to win. And he also says or vanity items, but then later says they will release vanity items as DLC through regular first-party stores. So no microtransactions, and instead of microtransactions, they're replacing it with vanity item DLC. Now, if this is what I'm hoping it is, this is great news. This means no microtransactions. That video that I made about microtransactions possibly taking into the Division through the Dark Zone keys or things like that, I totally seen that as a possibility. That seemed completely not only likely, but possible. Plausible even. No, possible, probable, that's the word I was going for. But if this man is telling us the truth, and he will pay hell if he's not, then this is great. This is excellent news, you know? Because this means that he straight up says we cannot there's no pay to win, and we cannot use money to get better gear, period. There will be no microtransactions at all, period. But there will be vanity items as DLC. So they could release, say, a fucking cool blue Stay Puft Marshmallow jacket. Whatever, you know? It's like, oh, you really want that blue Stay Puft Marshmallow jacket? You can pay however much you want for it. Now, it really depends on the prices. If any of this vanity bullshit is more than $1, it's already gonna flop. Of course, there are some people who really want that Stay Puft Marshmallow jacket, and they're gonna get it, by God. But the rest of us will just play the game and enjoy it. So they have come straight up and said there will be no microtransactions as they define the word. And I believe what they're speaking about is there will be no in-game transactions. There will be no point system or anything. They will just have vanity DLC. So hats, shirts, and pants, I'm assuming. Or maybe make your backpack look different with a vanity slot or whatever. But I just wanted to upload this really fast. This is great news. Make sure you spread the news. Make sure a lot of people know, because if they go back on this word, they need to fucking pay for it. They need to know that we don't want microtransactions bullshit in the Division, because the Division right now is looking good. If you can get past the graphics downgrade, which yes, there was a graphics downgrade, it doesn't look as good on consoles. It's probably going to look great on PC. If you're not a graphics whore, this game looks good. 4-player co-op, open world PvP. No, apparently from what people have played, there are no loading screens past the initial load. You just go everywhere and there's no loading screens. If that's true, that's fucking phenomenal. That's great. So I can't wait to play it. They have officially, I believe they officially announced that the beta will not have an NDA, so look forward to some gameplay, some impressions, some tips and tricks, and every little bit of juicy goodness you can find right here on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, hit like. If you want more, subscribe. You don't have to do either, but I'd really appreciate some comments down below. Remember, the link to this website will be in the description, and I will see you guys in the next one.